This is my 1965 Volkswagen Beetle. Her name is Ruby. I did not name Ruby. Ruby was named in the 70s by a gentleman who was an owner that lived in Fairview by the name of Muskrat. Mr. Muskrat used Ruby, which is has an awesome patina to it. I'm keeping it as a rat rod. It's going to be fun. Mr. Muskrat used Ruby as a chase vehicle for the police. If you'll notice that there is a hole in the roof that used to be an antenna. Mr. Muskrat was a ham radio operator and a CB radio operator, and he would monitor the police scanner, and he would use Ruby to follow police broadcast and broadcast it over the ham radio as an on-the-spot reporter of sorts in Anchorage. So I started the video out with Ruby because I am of German descent, and she is a German vehicle, which I plan on having lots of fun. I'm going to slam it to the ground, turn it into kind of a rat roddy kind of thing. Kind of fun, kind of cool, not very fast, but fun. I got lots of stuff. Lowrider wheels, junk, lots of junk. We're at my dad's house, my mom and dad's house. And so I started that because of our German heritage, because we are German descent, or I am. Let's go in the garage, shall we? Ooh, that's a nice car. What is this? Ooh, yes. Here is my dad's 1974 V12 E-Type convertible. My dad is British. He's not my blood father, but he's definitely Dad. I wouldn't think of him as anything else. It's a little dark in here, but you can still see the lines. This is a very fun, very fast car for what it is, for how old it is. In our family, with my dad being British, we did travel a bit. I have family in England. If you look over here, my dad has just a wall of records. These are all 60s and 70s rock, 50s music, whatnot. Lots of Rolling Stones, lots of rare Beatles albums. That's what he's into. Lots of old soul and funk. Primarily British stuff. We got toolboxes. These are old toolboxes of mine. My nice stuff is at work. A couple of these were my grandfather's. My grandfather passed on some stuff to us, to me and my dad. This was one of his cars. This was the last car he bought. It's a 2003 DeVille DTS. My grandfather was a huge influence to me. My grandfather was a lifelong mechanic. He was an entrepreneur. He always worked for himself. He always worked for other people as well. He died on the top. You know, came from blue collar, working class roots. Built himself up. Didn't always do everything right. But you know, he was a very, very good man. This was the last car he bought. I remember this 2003 DeVille. He bought brand new off the showroom floor. I remember on New Year's Eve, he and my dad were looking at cars on eBay or something or other, and they were kind of going at it. They go at it in a friendly way, or they were very close guys. And my dad said, "Oh, Don," my grandfather's name was Don. He says, "Oh, Don, you're not going to buy a car. I don't know why you're looking. You're not going to buy a car." And my grandfather looked at him and said, "You don't think I have the money to buy what I want? I'll go buy a car cash. I'll go buy a brand new car with cash. You just watch." And 2 days later, that's what he did. He went and bought this brand new DeVille back then. Beautiful car. My mom purchased it after my grandfather passed. Yeah. Looks like I'm doing most of my video out in the garage. Like I said, this is my dad's garage. All my stuff is always at work. I make money with my tools. I don't play with them. So, yeah, we're a very close family right now. I'm staying with them while I go to school, and it's actually brought us very close. It's not a mooch situation whatsoever. I definitely pay my own way. which is a big part of our family. Okay, thank you.